Alright, you remember this guy? I'm pretty happy with it, but there are some slight modifications that I'm going to make. So on the back, there are these awkward tabs here and here. I think they're like supposed to be to kind of rest your face in. I don't really know why they're there. They're uncomfortable when I'm wearing the mask, so I'm going to Dremel these off and sand them down. That way, when it's on my face, it can sit a little more flush to my cheekbones. And my plan is to drill some holes or slots down here by where the jaw line of the mask is and attach some elastic cord and maybe Velcro to make a strap like this one, but thinner, that goes around here. That way when I wear the mask, I have something that goes around the back of my head, which will pinch this flush against my face, but then also something that will pinch the jawline against my cheeks so that it stays flush with my face. It's a little bit wide right here, and there's a lot of space between my face and the mask. And then adding that strap here and being able to tighten this will give me a narrower, more flush look. And I think that'll look better. I shaved my beard too, so when I was wearing the face shell before under the Spider-Man mask in the other video, my beard was kind of hanging down here and you could kind of see that it looked like I had a waddle underneath the mask. So now that I shaved my beard, I think with that flush against my face, the silhouette of my face under the mask will be a little bit more Spidey-like. So we're gonna try that and see how it goes. And just FYI, I did just order myself a Spider-Man costume from Zentai Zone, printcostumes.com, which is their Spider-Man superhero side of the whole thing. And so I'm really excited to receive that. When I get that, we'll see how this face shell looks with that Zentai Zone Spider-Man suit. That'll be in an upcoming video. All right, so we'll modify this sucker and see how it works out. Alright, so I used the cutting wheel of my Dremel tool to cut off those little side tabs on the cheeks of the mask right there. Then I used my sanding wheel to smooth out some of those rough edges. Went over it with a little sandpaper as well. And then I drilled the holes for the straps, one there, one there. I just decided to glue some more foam into a couple of areas to make it a little more comfortable for my face. I put one on the chin and one on each cheek where those tabs were. And for the strap, I just put some glue on there and then I kind of doubled it up to make it a little stronger and a little more robust. I don't know if that was necessary, but I think it helped. Pinch that down so it's flush and let that dry. And then I found these little Velcro squares and I went ahead and I just cut each of those into 2 bits so that they match the width of the strap. Same thing with the other side. And then I glued those onto the strap side by side so that I had a nice wide area of Velcro on each of those straps. Then I just put some wax paper and books on top to press it down. And then you should have something that looks like that. There you go. Alright, so this is the face shell with the modifications. I think it's sitting a little more flush against my face. I'm going to put the mask on now and we'll do a little 360. I think it's an improvement. So you can get a cheap Spider-Man Iron Spider mask for, $10, $13 online and make your own face shell. You don't have to spend a ton of money and break the bank. It presses on my nose a little bit, but we'll work on that. Thanks for watching, heroes. Have a fantastic day.